And I think we're going to hook up via satellite to the very handsome. There he is. It's Dusty Slay, the man, the hair, the hat. And Dusty, you're hitting the road. I'm looking at this schedule in 2025. You got some great gigs coming up, starting in mid-January. Pensacola, Evansville, Indy, Fresno, Boise, Colorado Springs, Bakersfield. The man is on the road. Are you excited about this?
I'm pumped to be here. I appreciate it. You know, when I'm on Zoom, it always gives me the mirrored image of myself. And I don't know what it is, but seeing myself the other way, I'm like, what's wrong with that guy? You ever see that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it's you backwards.
Yeah, it's like, who is that? I look like that I got problems, you know?
That guy's I always like it when you, whenever you're doing this and you make an adjustment, it's that weird thing where all of a sudden your face is right up in the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just flipped, and it just feels like everything about my face is wrong when it's flipped. I'm like, why is it just seeing it the other way suddenly so wrong?
Yeah,
I feel good.
Good. I like the painting behind you. What is it, a flying horse? What's going on in back of you there?
There's two horses back there. There's a black horse and a white horse running in a field. I found it in a thrift shop, and I thought, this is great. This is Steve Martin. People think that it's Jeffrey Epstein, and I don't know why people think I have that on my wall.
Well, it's kind of a high contrast drawing, and it does look like Jeffrey Epstein.
But now that you said it's Steve Martin, it looks like Steve.
The very young Steve Martin.
Right.
Very good, very good. Now, are you home for the holidays, or do you have more gigs before the Christmas holiday?
No, I was just in Vegas last week. And now I'm about to go do some military shows. I'm doing a few Air Force bases.
All right. Good for you.
Yeah, I've never done that before, so I'm a little scared about it, but I'm pumped.
Oh, you'll do great.
Yeah, I'm pumped about it. Sometimes I worry that maybe I'm too artsy of a comedian, and they're gonna, I don't know, but I think it's gonna be great.
Now, too artsy. What was the extent of your education?
Oh, well, I don't mean educated artsy.
Okay. You mean like paint by numbers artsy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm like, I'm thrift store artsy. I'm community college artsy.
Okay. All right. Now
I've done ceramics.
I see. No, you'll kill. They're gonna love you. I notice. I'm looking at your schedule. You're playing a bunch of very nice theaters. This is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, so far my whole calendar is all theaters this year. It's 2025. It's looking like a big year. I mean, I almost want to work some clubs in just because that's what I'm used to doing. But it's nice. It's fun.
Now, are there any jokes you're going to have to give up in the year 2025? Is there anything?
Oh, my.
Well, I'm filming a special at the end of February. Not for any New Year's resolution. I gave up those a long time ago. It never works. I used to always try to give up smoking, and I would smoke so much on New Year's. I would be like, I want to hurt myself so that on New Year's Day, I definitely don't smoke.
How'd that go?
It usually worked for New Year's Day, but, January 2nd, I was ready to go again.
I see. Okay, good. Once again, we're speaking with Dusty Slay. Dusty Slay is a distinguished comedian. Did you finish community college? Did you get a degree after all that?
No, I did 2 days. I went to community college. I was bored, and this community college was right across the street from my high school. And I did 2 classes. I did an English class and a math class. There were no attractive women in my classes and several people from my high school. I thought, you know what? Let's not do this again.
They're probably a good move. Now, are you? And you're at your home right now. Who all is home these days?
Well, my wife. I got 2 kids. I got a 2-year-old daughter, a 1-year-old son, 3-year-old daughter. I don't know how old they are, but
I know the feeling. So now, the reason I bring it up is I knew that you had the 2 kids. I was just kind of wondering. They're kind of young enough so you can sort of get away with Christmas presents. You're not going to probably get called on the carpet too much. Have you taken care of any of this, or is someone else doing all the Christmas shopping?
Yeah, my wife really does all the shopping for me to get things. But it's like my kids, presents are too easy now. They just get presents all day long. They don't appreciate anything. I took some toys away from my daughter yesterday as a punishment, and I think she's already forgot about them. I don't even think she's being punished.
Yeah, you raise a good point. But they're so young that they're not really they don't need an iPhone yet. I hope.
Oh, no. I hope to never get them an iPhone.
Good luck.
I hope the world is ended by the time they get old enough to get iPhones.
Yeah, well, and the iPhone may be part of that ending.
Yeah. I have been reading books of them, though. I read Pinocchio to my daughter the other day. And I don't know if you've read Pinocchio recently, but what a weird book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, Pinocchio's created, he's just a puppet, and then a witch comes in and makes him real. And then he gets kidnapped twice in 2 days. I don't know who Geppetto is to have a kid. I think social services should be called. And maybe the witch's license should be revoked, you know?
I've never liked
just
this.
go around creating real people out here all the time. Creating some kind of Chucky situation in Geppetto's house.
Once again, we're speaking with comedian Dusty Slay. And I always remember this about Dusty. At one point, he was a waiter, a service guy. Was it an Applebee's? What was it, a Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh, no.
No, I lived in Charleston, South Carolina, and I was working at a seafood restaurant called Hyman Seafood.
Oh, that's right. And we've gotten some nice emails from them.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a hot spot, and, I always say it's a Hyman Seafood located on the same block as a restaurant called Sticky Fingers. And, and I say not everybody gets that joke, but, it's okay. I didn't get it for a long time. But people would ask me, they would go, they would say, because it's owned by a family with the last name Hyman. They would say, "Oh, are you one of the Hymans?" And I go, "Yeah, because they named me Dusty Hyman."
Yeah, I would have definitely gone with Dusty Slay. Now, are you watching any videos with the kids at this point?
Yeah, we watch, she likes Paw Patrol. I actually took my daughter to live Paw Patrol.
I've been there.
That's the worst show I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
I don't see a lot of shows. I'm not a play kind of guy, but man, you could see the character running the costume. Give us a little illusion that it's a real dog.
But now the question is, did the kids like it?
I don't know. I think so. But it's like she didn't talk much during it, which makes me think she was engaged.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just thinking, even for a 2-year-old, I'm thinking she's sitting there going, I see the guy running the costume.
Yeah.
I know this is not a dog. You've ruined the show for me now.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Paw Patrol. The one that was terrible was the one with the singers, the Kids Bop.
Oh, yeah.
They just got a bunch of local kids to come, and they were lip syncing to. It was really awful.
Did your kids enjoy it?
I think that one may have
Really
tipped the scales.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to something a little more sophisticated these days. Well, Dusty, have a great holiday, and I'm looking at this schedule. You're going to be in so many great spots. We're going to have to come see you.
Well, I appreciate you having me. I always like to tell people that my show is relatively clean, meaning that I do a show for adults, but you could bring your grandmother, you could bring your aunt to the show. They're not going to be embarrassed that you brought them to the show. It's a fun show.
Okay, very good,
Look
very
forward
good,
to
very
it.
good. And real quick, when is the last time you got a haircut? You got the if you didn't have the glasses on, you'd be Jesus with a trucker hat.
Yeah, look at this, huh? I'm about 2 haircuts a year. That's what I like to do. I like to do one about every 6 months. I let it get real long, and then I cut it back, and then I let it grow again.
All right.
Yeah,
I don't like a lot of haircuts. I don't like the appointment. I don't like going in there. You have to sit, and you have to look at yourself in the mirror while talking to somebody else.
Just like
It's
this.
hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
All right, Dusty.
I don't like seeing myself as I'm talking to other people. I'm like, I look at myself and I go, what are you saying?
Okay, thanks, Dusty.
All right. Good to see you.
Bye.